Hello everyone and welcome to Sane Minds. So over in the Middle East, there is something that feminists here claim in the United States exists. A true rape culture. A place where not only does, in many countries, not only does the state, the government, condone rapists if they marry their victims, but the families as well of the victims. They not necessarily don't condone the rape, but they condone the marriage afterwards, which would involve the victim getting raped again, and for their lifetime. So this is just something that this is ingrained in many of these people's cultures, who liberals and people on the left and in the United States and in Europe want to let in by the millions. They want to say screw the border, screw the immigration checks, let people come in, just let everyone in. That's a way to make the world a better place. Not even thinking about, okay, so if we let in everyone who is trying to escape these conditions, which I'm sure someone on the left would say, oh, well, the people that we're letting in, they're not them. These aren't the people that are raping people and marrying them, right? Okay, so let's leave the countries then. Let's take all the good people out, right? Or the people that are at least moral. Let's take all of them out. And then what do we leave that country? A hollowed out shell of itself with nothing but extremists and rapists? That doesn't sound any better, does it? Instead of trying to encourage people to stay where they're at and make the living situation for themselves better there. If you take everything that's good out of something, what does that leave it with by default? Bad. So it's pretty ridiculous to think that we can make the world a better place by bringing everyone in the world here. That's just going to make this place just like everywhere else in the world, which isn't very good, frankly. But so yeah, Jordan has just revoked an article 308 in their laws for rapists to be able to marry their victims. Now, it was amended from last year's law, where it was amended as well, where a rapist could use this loophole to marry the victim if she's between 15 and 18 during the time of the attack. So now they're saying, okay, it's okay to marry your rape victim if they're between the ages of 15 and 18. That's all right. But any younger or maybe any older, in no way. So there's a perfect age to get raped. This is the type of mindset that we are importing from people. Is there a question about this on the immigration visa test? Are immigrants from the Middle East asked if they would be accepting of this, of rapists being able to marry their victims and pretty much being forced to by their families for their honor, as the families in this article have put it? So to me, this is backwards. This is something that I would like to think happened only in medieval times, right? This isn't something that happened 20 years ago in the United States, or 30 years ago, or 50 years ago. This is something that has never been the case here. There's never been a time where you could just rape somebody and then all of a sudden marry them. At least for the normal people, right? There's always been cases of corruption and different circumstances, but for the most part, there's no laws that say that you could do this. And here you have it, different countries, even places like Bahrain, right? That's considered a upscale country because of the oil reserves and the money they have. And you have this place where they're not allowed to say no to their rapists if they want to get married. Their families force them into it. You have places in Saudi Arabia where women can't drive. This is the people that we are taking in. This is their mindset, and it is not just a minority mindset. It was a big enough mindset for this to be law in these governments. And now we want to import these same people, mostly males. We would like to import them of fighting age. It's ridiculous. But alright everyone, if you would like some new content, just go ahead and like and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate it.